That's just great. Eric and Matt back with a new episode. Um, it's been a hot minute,
What up,
but does
y'all?
that come as a surprise to anybody? You know what I mean? Just doesn't.
Well, usually we go on like these weird hiatuses, but like for those of you who don't know, I just got up and moved to Montana, so I've been out here for like 2 months now.
Yeah, so we've been on the like a little bit of a longer hiatus, I would say, for just Matt's out there doing his thing and let him get comfortable in a new setting, and we'll work our way back when we get to it. And here we are.
We've been trying to set this up for what, like literally, I think like a month now or
It's rough
something.
because first of all, you have the hour time difference that I always forget about, and second, something always
It's
comes up
two, it's
later
two.
on. Oh, 2 hours, my bad. Yes, yeah, I don't even remember the actual time difference because the 2 hours later that you prefer to record is when like my night kicks into gear. Like I'm eating dinner, TV, or I'm working on something. And at that point, it's like if I record, my whole night is screwed. So that's been like a big juggle back and forth
You're just gonna be behind.
with that too. But I'm like, we'll get to it when we get to it. It's a big life change you made heading out there, in your fucking 20s, fucking making something happen to try to chase the dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my only dream is to just have a good time. But
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
we went to Mexico, met up with my friend Rachel, and she was like, "You should come to Big Sky," and I was like, "I'll come visit." And then a couple days later, I was like, "Yeah, I'd move. Like, I got nothing going on in New Jersey." And then we get back from Mexico, and she's like, "Hey, apply to this job." And here I am now. Yeah, dude. Anyways, Montana. Never thought I'd live there, but fucking love it here. This place is awesome.
Do you already feel like a different person? Like, are you a different breed than what you were before?
I mean, I'm wearing jeans and I own cowboy boots now.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's more like
I'd
essential. Like it
I'd
comes with
say
the car.
so.
It's just an
Yeah,
accessory
dude.
you bring along.
Dude, for the first yeah, I didn't have my car out here for like the first month and a half. I just got it and dude, so much better now. There's only one road in and one road out where I live. So it's like sometimes there's like hella traffic or whatever. But
Yeah.
dude, I live like basically in the mountains at like I think we're at like 7,000 elevation or something like that. And I live by right by Yellowstone. So if that thing ever decides to go, I'm just gonna get erased instantly and won't have to deal with the fallout.
Yeah. Well, is this one of those things where like the
Oh, this
breathing's different
again.
because of altitude or no?
It's like I didn't notice it, but when my friend Michael came to visit, we were like telling him like, "Yo, you might be a little winded. Also, drinking wise, since we're at a higher elevation, you're gonna get drunker faster." So
Gotcha.
we like
Yeah.
went out the first night, and he was just like, at one point, we were like just casually drinking it, and it's like 9, which is like pretty typical to be like you're already fucked up. Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
drinking starts earlier here. Everything closes around 1. No reason to be out at 1. Go home by then. Go home at midnight at the latest or whatever. And he's like, dudes, I gotta go. Like, I can't hang. Like, this is
Oh
not good.
man. Yeah. Not a good way to start. But obviously you get used to it at some point. But dude, I feel like the average person, like me, I went out like drinking a little bit ago. Didn't like get drunk or anything. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
need that little extra push, and I think sometimes maybe I just go climb a hill and see if I can get extra drunk up there, and then come back down. I need something. A little bit of elevation is gonna help
Yeah,
me.
dude, come visit. We can get real fucked up.
Oh, I'm sure. Whatever. Like it's gonna be one
Well,
white claw and I'm out.
yeah. Well, like the thing was that like, so when I went back to New York for like a week, I didn't realize how much I could actually drink without getting drunk now. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I just drinking all day, just nothing, just was
Yeah.
straight chilling. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like a tank now.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to navigate that feeling because we're like on the younger side, mid 20s, obviously. For all like older people, I think you're more satisfied with the fact that if you can drink and nothing happens, you're good. It's like I can have a good time and drink this, but I feel like at this age right now, the opportunities I could have to drink and get drunk, meaning like
Mhm.
I have a ride home, or there's no responsibility in terms of driving. You're going to take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
why not?
when you drink like a bunch and like where I'm at right now, and then you just don't get there, and you're just like, damn, this is a mission absolutely failed. Just didn't get to where I needed to be.
You just gotta have like that good like energy, and you're just like, I'm here to have a good time. It's gonna be like sick. Like on Thursdays we have this thing called Music in the Mountains. It's like this free concert, and it's just like the whole town shows up, and we're like, how drunk can we possibly get right now? And it's not like we're at bars either. We're just in a field, and there's just a band playing, and everyone has like cases of beer on them.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do in the middle of nothingness. You just have to
There's
make do.
there's literally there's literally nothing to do except drink or do like some recreational activity like outside, like hiking, mountain biking. You have to be outside. Is
Yeah, I
what
was
I'm
gonna
really trying to say.
speaking of that, on like the average like days, like your off days and stuff like that. Like, what's the moves normally, other than drinking, obviously, like going out and doing that with your boys, but like just the average activities on the daily.
Well, today after this, I have to go film a bunch of skate tricks. So, wish me luck on that. I might have a mental breakdown, but we'll see. But usually, I usually am not home. I don't sleep in my bed on Monday nights, and then so I drive home. I like do my laundry. I like clean my room a little bit. Like it's basically like an inverted like Sunday weekend thing where I'm like
Yeah.
getting all my stuff sorted or whatever. But usually, like we go on. I call it side quest Tuesdays or whatever. And
Ooh,
usually we'll
I
like
like that. I like the sound.
go to some body of water, stand stand in it, and just have a good time and drink.
Yeah, right. I mean, any body of water is bound for a good time. No, bro, you want some updates on this wedding situation I got going on over here?
Oh yeah, sure, dude. When is that again?
Yeah. September 21st, 2024. Hope you're ready. Yeah, so the little updates with this. There's not much going on. Like no news or anything. Everything's pretty solid. Becca's been handling that beautifully.
Is it
Like
still
almost
happening?
obviously. I'm in this apartment still living with her. She should be here in a few minutes. No, but it's just, dude, I have a counter back there. It's those blocks back there. And I
Mhm.
haven't changed it in a little bit. It's at like 390 something. And I've been having like these somewhat nightmare slash anxiety attacks just about trying to get into the shape I want to be for my wedding. And I've been pushing it off because I was like in the
Mhm.
500 days and I'm just like, dude, I have so much time. People get fucking like the shape they want to be in like 6 months. I could wait like a year out. It just got to the 300s and now I'm like freaking out a little bit because I already transitioned to the like I'm going to slowly make my way back into the gym. And every time I got back from work, I just had work to do and there's like I can't go or I have like I've been getting like these headaches when I come home and stuff like that. So it's just like, damn. So the only solution is to crank this out in the morning, right? Like get it out. Like maybe it's a good routine for me. I do it every single day. Workouts out of the way. I come home. I can do what I need to do. I've been setting alarms for fucking 4 a.m. and it's just not happening. It's just like you hit the snooze and that's it. So I think I'm in panic mode for my wedding to get in a decent amount of shape. I have like a goal weight. Not going to say it, but I really need to get back in there. And the worst part is, guys, I don't have to go to a gym. I have a gym in my freaking apartment complex, and I can't even get up to go do 5 sit-ups. You know what I mean? I just can't do it.
You just. I think 4 a.m. is like a little too early to be waking up. What time do you wake up usually?
The preferred time I would like to wake up just because of the amount of time. Like it's a lot easier than just rushing. But my brain knows
Mhm.
how late I could wake up and get ready in time for it. 5 a.m.
Mhm.
preferably, but I get up at 5:30 because my body's like I do like, I've gotten up at 5:30 before. It's like a bit of a rush getting ready and like running out to catch my train. But I did
Oh,
4 so I could do the hour. And then 5 o'clock hits, I shower, I do the whole routine, get into it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, dude. I would just do it right after you get home from work and just like bang it out or
You have
whatever.
to, right? Yeah. The other thing too is, well, everybody listening, I have a fiance. She also likes to work out too. She's worked out like without me before because of just like, mental states I've been in slash my situation with working and stuff like that. So it's like either I'd have to have the conversation and be like, once I get home, can I just go crank out like something real quick on the treadmill, do a couple push-ups, lift a couple dumbbells, do my thing, or
You just need
do I just
like
have to
30
wait?
minutes, dude.
Yeah, that is also true, but that's got to be like a hard 30 minutes. Like put the phone down for a second and crank out your 30 minutes.
Dude, my new favorite thing to do is when I'm like we're like about to go out or go to a bar or whatever, and we're like we're drinking at home. I'll just start doing push-ups like in the middle of beers.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah,
I
do
think I'm,
push-ups off of the vodka Red Bulls. I'm sure your heart's gonna love that. You know what I mean?
dude, yeah, I've gotten to like 160 before going out.
Really? Oh, damn,
I just
that's fucking wild, bro.
I just
Um,
do like increments in 20, and then once I get to 100, I'll just see how many I can do after that.
you know what else is sad? What happened the other day is it was on. So Becca's another. It's kind of incorporates with the wedding thing. Becca on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays as well. She'll have appointments to check out wedding dresses. And
Hmm.
we'll get into that in a bit because she can't tell me anything about it. So it's a little bit of something like she has to keep a secret, can't tell me about.
The stuff
But
probably knows about it.
yeah, but she was out for like hours on end. I'll do the whole round. Like I suck at watching TV. I've mentioned this before. So I play video games and stuff like that, watch TikToks, do the whole thing, shower, clean up a
Hmm.
little bit. And then at one point, I was like, I should really go to the gym right now. Like before I shower right now, I should go to the gym, get it done. Nothing's stopping me. She's not here. Like you're not going to be productive in any other format anyway. You might as well do it because you've been wanting to for a
Yeah.
while. And I'm watching like the season 6 of like Rick and Morty, and I'm just like, I have an idea. I'm going to put on the whole season and just run on the treadmill, do something like just have it there to watch. And I
Yeah.
realized I was like more than halfway through the season and there was only like 2 episodes left. And then I realized I don't have enough to watch to go to the gym. So what I'm going to do is stay here, do 3 sets of 20 push-ups, and then just do sit-ups just to say I did something. But even since then, like even a little bit is better than nothing. But at the same time, I still feel like a failure. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's okay. I haven't gone to the gym since I moved, but
Yeah.
my job is so physically demanding where I come home I'm like beat up after work.
That's
I'm
what
like
I'm
sore from
saying,
it,
bro. That's what I'm
which
saying.
I can't sit still, so like it's really really helpful. Also, I didn't realize I'd be in charge of a team when I got here, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. So
I
like
guess I'm the quarterback now. I'm the captain now.
literally, dude,
Yeah.
I carry the boats, dude.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
so fucking weird.
My whole point of this is like, what fire do I need to light under my ass? So I got to watch Andrew Tate videos minus the fucking women shit, and just
Toxic masculinity?
yeah, and
No,
watch like Wolf of Wall Street
watch.
clips of him fucking
No,
like going. I
no.
don't know. What do I need? What kind of motivation do I need to go?
Go listen to David Goggins. That's what you should do.
Oh, I know David Goggins. Yeah, that
You should
dude
do that.
has like
He's
he's
crazy.
yeah, he's ran forever with like broken ankles and like feet are like shredded apart, and he's like, oh god, talk about an Iron Man, that dude.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
like the way I look at it is like no one's gonna help you. You can only help yourself. So
that's what
like
I'm
you just have to
saying.
put in that work. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's why you'd think the fire under my ass would be just ignited. It's like you saw the 300 days, meaning you have about a year and some change. Why don't you just get after it? I
You
don't
only
know.
need like 6 months, dude.
That's
So
what I'm
like if you just
saying.
start, you're gonna so like if you start now, and then you're just gonna be like, dude, I got this like rocking body. Then you're gonna be looking forward to like also you should start going to the gym now because when you get your tuxedo fitted, like you know what I mean.
Yes, yes,
I don't know
exactly.
when you're doing that, but
Well, we got to figure out bachelor party. Is that another thing you're not going to be able to do?
oh, your wedding stuff is taking all my vacation next year. Like
Oh shit.
it's taking all of it, dude.
Damn, dude.
Like I like did the math and I was like, oh man, like this is gonna be rough. I know what we're going and what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I got the ball rolling on that. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what's happening
It's
behind the scenes,
don't worry about it. We got it.
Don't just chill. Don't even trip.
Don't even
Uh,
trip, dude. It's gonna be fun, especially if I'm planning it. I
yeah.
don't know what's gonna happen to us by the
Well,
end of it. Hopefully, no one dies.
we've said this before. If you blindfolded me and you took me to like you took me to the Windows XP wallpaper field, I'd be like, fuck yeah, just start running. Dude, cartwheels and everything. That's all I need.
That's basically what Montana is.
Yeah, whip out a football. Here we go. I thought about it today a tiny bit, but then it's also figuring out what to do when you get there. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, that's why we have TikTok. TikTok will tell us.
Oh, exactly. Okay. So as I have my phone here, I'm going to say bachelor party ideas, bachelor party idea. Okay. So now TikTok later at midnight is going to start showing me bachelor party ideas.
So, I'm really excited now.
Yeah. All right. That's good. Well, hopefully you don't fall into any more complications with that. Like, with
Well,
time
you
off and shit
can.
like that.
Oh well, I'm just gonna tell him like I have to go. Like, there's no way I can't
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to lie to him and say like I'm the best man in the
Yeah, I
wedding.
was
Like I
just
have to.
gonna say that. Like, pull out anything and just be like, I have to deliver the cake. Also, like they made me do it.
I have to do all this shit. Like I planned it.
Yeah. No, but I was mentioning before with like the gym also, and I think I've mentioned
Mhm.
to you this before, and I don't know how you normally like deal with it, but I know people could write you out workout plans and shit. I feel like I've never been good with that. Like, especially when I played football back in the day, I went to a gym, they like had the trainer and they had this whole thing for you, but they're pretty much telling you what to do, like visually. Like you, like I have to have like a gif of somebody doing
Dude,
like
just
a
go on
workout
TikTok.
and
Just
see.
get on
Is
TikTok.
that
You
the
know how many
solution
workout
for
videos?
everything?
Anytime I have a problem, I go to TikTok or Reddit first just to try to solve it. Because I'm like,
Honestly,
someone's made a video about this, so like it'll be fine.
I think Reddit's got most of the answers, but I've heard something recently too. I went on TikTok and somebody said if you like need like a meal plan and you don't know what to do, write it into Chat GPT what you like prefer and shit, and it writes you your meal
Oh,
plan.
there you
Isn't that
go. That'd
weird?
be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, bro. AI is all around us these days. It's just making the rounds.
Dude.
Like quietly. Like we're not talking about Drake songs. We're talking about like it's it's helping you with your lifestyle depending on how you use it.
Dude, just wait until you become self-aware. Just wait.
Oh yeah, the world is a
Skynet.
yeah, that's exactly what you
Skynet.
don't want. Exactly what you don't want.
Dude,
Um
it's cool. I live in the mountains, man. I'm just in the middle of nowhere.
yeah,
So I think I'll be all right.
man. Matty Montana. French Montana.
Oh,
Think French Montana's ever been in Montana just to flex that he's in Montana and had like a concert in
I
Montana?
I hope so. Did I just drop something? Yeah, I did. Drop my keys.
Oh,
Gotta
I
go
thought it
get
was your
that real
AirPod.
quick.
I'm like, damn.
Nah,
You don't want to lose those. Can't lose your keys.
my key to my car. It's the
It's
only
not.
one I have, so I'm boned if I don't have it.
Yeah, no, definitely do not lose those.
Oh
Um,
man.
yeah, bro. A lot of stuff like going on in the news also. Like this is kind of like I guess kind of dated. We're gonna get some news on this soon, so you might as well talk about it, right? Do you know about this Lizzo
Yeah.
thing? She's in a lot of hot water right now because
For what?
her background dancers are calling her out for harassment and fat shaming. The hypocrisy. I can't even.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I don't know. That's
How
what's
to,
happening. And there's stuff going on with like they were at like they were at like these drag shows and they were like she was like forcing them to like participate in some of the stuff like and they didn't want to and stuff like that. It's just one thing on
that's
top of the
wild.
other, snowballing.
Dude, people just when they get to the top, they don't realize that they have to like keep trying to stay at the top and then they just
Not even that. It's just they
dude,
put the blinders on and they forget it's like why are you here in the first place? And what are like your morals around this? And because like it's
yeah,
just the
dude.
power you possess just takes over, I guess. Do you ever have this is a good question I want to ask here. Do you ever think
Yeah.
about how you would be as a celebrity? Like, would you be the Post Malone type where you're just nice to everybody, sign shit? Or do you only think that you'd be that person? Because you don't know when you get that certain amount of power or you don't have to speak to certain people or you like, you don't know the things you say could affect somebody else's feelings because
Well,
sometimes people go on TV shows and they're just like, yeah, this guy was rude when I met him. You know what I mean? Like,
well, what would I be famous for? Like,
pick your poison. I'm going to say you're a lead singer of a rock band.
yeah, I would like to say hopefully I don't change and like, oh, I feel like I'm generally nice to most people. And like I'd probably like if someone saw me, like I would like sign this shit or whatever and try my best not to be rude. But then
Yeah.
like that Justin Bieber video where he's like, "Can y'all do that without talking so much?" I feel like at that I'd get like that at some point.
I know. I think
Like,
about Bieber too because he's dealt with that his whole life, and like at this point, he knows the deal of it. So it's just weird to
yeah,
see that he's never mastered it to a point where he won't like offend anybody or whatever. But he's just like very blunt. He's like, guys, just fuck off. I'm not even gonna get mad. Like, just fuck off.
what's it called? Justin Timberlake actually lives where I live.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
no one seems to really care that he's here.
I guess
Like we all
that's probably why he has the place there.
we're just like, whatever.
Yeah. Apparently, just JT's in the building. Yeah, I wonder what JT's like in person or whatever. But I'd like to think if I was a celebrity, I would do like because I see all like I mentioned before, just as the example, I've seen the Post Malone videos of him. Like everybody's like, "This is the nicest dude ever." I don't know, like I think that's a really hard thing to accomplish, but I guess
Dude,
you
I
just
don't
have to
think
be.
you're gonna be nice to everyone.
No, it's
Between
just
the
not.
two of us,
It's not possible.
so here's my theory. You look like a golden retriever, but you are a black cat. I look like a black cat, but I'm a golden retriever if you talk to me.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know how like I can just like I go on a side quest, I just make new friends and I'm just talking to random people.
yes.
So like I feel like you would just be like, don't talk to me.
Oh
Like
my, I
just
don't
get
know.
out of
I
my
don't. No,
face.
no, I think that's an awful assumption. I don't think I would, but I'm going to be truthful here. Again, I'd like to think I'm that. I'm like going to be the nicest dude ever, but I know in reality it's not. But I think at one point or another, TMZ is going to like mention something, or there's going to be a fan asking for something, and I didn't see them, or I did, and I'm just like, I need to go. I'm not happy. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
definitely
like
it's bound to happen.
if like a fan was like that upset about me not like signing whatever, I would just be like, go get their information. I'll send you something, and there you go.
Yeah, like you'd really have to bounce
Make you
back,
feel
especially
better.
with social media, because they're going to see the TikTok videos, the Twitter videos, and it's going to make the rounds. So yeah,
I'm just gonna just
man,
get. I'm gonna wake up and just be canceled
yeah, I
for
mean,
something I didn't even know happened.
yeah, I guess things really change when you sign up with the Illuminati on like a 4 year deal, max rookie
Yeah, well,
contract.
because like I think like a lot of it is like celebrities are like in some way like disconnected from everything because they have all these different handlers that like
Yes,
do everything
yeah,
for them. Like
yeah,
they have like a stylist, blah blah blah. Like they have their own track. So it's like they don't really. They're like there's like always someone with them, like keeping them like in
yeah,
line type of thing.
dude, I feel like I would thrive with a stylist dog. Like honestly, I've gotten better over the years. I get myself like dressed up for the things I need to get dressed for. But if I'm a celebrity, that's might be my first investment. I'm like, you're like this best stylist in the game that I think
That's
could bring
usually
that
what
like
the first one
edginess.
is.
Oh yeah, it has to be right. Yeah, it's just the way you have to go about things. Can't dress like a bum out here in the streets.
Well, if you live where I live, you can just wear whatever you want.
Yeah, no, well that too. But that's another form of style that people do, and everyone's like, damn, how do they
Dirtbag
dress so well?
central up
But
in
they
here.
dress like a piece of shit.
There's like dirt bags and like normal people, and then there's like fucking millionaires in the same town. It's so wild.
Yeah, it's just a whole spectrum of different things going on. No, what was I going to say? Back to the celebrity thing we were speaking about.
Yeah.
Are you ever like in the shower? Like obviously like people in the shower have like well like stage arguments like no bro like like you're like winning an argument or like with the best comebacks. Do you ever like have like a Jimmy Fallon / Jimmy Kimmel interview like in the shower?
I'm usually just singing in the shower.
But
I'm not
when
gonna
you're singing
lie.
in the shower, are you singing in the moment in the shower or you're like I'm on the grandest stage singing? And the
I
crowd's
I
chanting
just
the
like
words back to me.
I just picture myself at karaoke and being like, I have to know this song for karaoke because I like don't want to look at the screen while I do it.
Gotcha.
And so like me and my best friend in Montana, Tally, we like always do karaoke on Mondays. So like we have like this one song that we always do. My own worst enemy by Lit. Great song, by the
Oh
way.
my god, I just heard that over the weekend. Honestly, it hits different like when you don't listen to it for a hot minute. It just does.
Dude. And so whenever we do the song, it's like the bar is like everyone's like just kind of standing there, and then they call our names, they give me the mic, and I like say something really dumb into the microphone just to like loosen the crowd
You're
up,
like
and then
titties,
the
and
song.
then
No, usually I'm like, if you know the lyrics, like bang your head. If you don't know them, sing
yeah.
along or
I think
whatever.
everybody and their mom. I think it's a requirement to learn that song. Damn, I think that's up there on the list. That might have to
It
be like
is.
you know what? I'm gonna start my Spotify playlist after this, just so I always have
Yeah,
answers as to what I should do.
dude, and
Emergency Yoki says you never know when you need it.
dude, yeah. So the first time we did it, Connor was just like, he just picked the song, and I was like, I'll just sing whatever, I don't care. And we killed it, dude. Like the crowd was going fucking nuts, and like it was real rowdy in the bar. And then he's like, dude, that was awesome. We should do that again. And I'm like, oh sure. So now every week we do the same song.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, might as well make it a staple at that point, bro. I have the primetime TV interviews in the shower all the time. Like I stage the question, and I give the most thorough answer, and I just like I'm like profound. Like I picture myself crossing my legs, unbuttoning my jacket, and I'm just giving the people what they want to hear.
If I like was interviewed, I'd probably just be like, damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna go get a beer now.
Yeah,
Just
right.
leave.
Oh, you'd be that. You'd be that. That's something that would
I'd
be
just
like
be like
that.
Marshawn Lynch, being like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You're gonna do it. I don't give a fuck interview.
It's not like I feel like I'm just so informal that like it wouldn't even feel like an interview for the most part. It would just be like, you can ask me a question, I'll just have a conversation with you.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw recently. I forgot the guy's name. I apologize, but there was this podcast with this dude, and he's more popular in like media culture. I'm only just finding out about this dude. I'll find out later. But he was doing an interview. It was like a sit down podcast, normally like on a set and stuff like that, with this rapper
Mhm.
ESTG, and he's done songs with like Jack Harlow and stuff like that. He's like probably featured in some sort of albums, probably not by like your favorite rappers in the world, but more of like the middle tier, I guess. And he went
Mhm.
on and he had an album coming out, and that was part of his like press tour or whatever. And it's a sit down podcast, meaning like it's 2023. You should know what you're expecting. Like it's not just going to be about the album for an hour. You're probably going to talk about aliens and fucking
You're
true
just
crime
gonna have a
stories.
conversation
Yeah,
or
and
whatever. Yeah.
then periodically in the beginning or end, say you have a new album out. You know what I mean? Like just throw it out there. And he wasn't
Yeah.
really digging it, so he asked him a question, and he like up and left. And then before that, they posted another picture. I mean, a video of him pretty much saying how like it's like it was him asking about like he saw his combine, like this dude almost made it to the NFL or whatever, and he was
Mhm.
just like, "What does that have to do with my album or whatever?" And it's just like, dude, you're not big enough to be making statements like this. Like if the Biebs went on a podcast, like we mentioned earlier, and he's just like, "This has nothing to do with my album. I'm gonna get up and walk away." You're like, classic Biebs. But if like you're like an up and coming guy and you got to get numbers on this album, I don't know if that was the right move, dog.
Well, if you're trying to like grow as an artist, wouldn't you want to come off as more relatable? Like, and
That's what I'm saying.
usually people relate through life experiences. So like, I don't know why he like his publicist was just like, "What are you doing, man?"
Yeah, maybe he didn't think the guy was big time or whatever, but if there's any platform to do anything and you could talk about anything, you want people to know like that's the connection with music as well. It's not just what the freaking lyrics are. It's like how this
Yeah,
dude comes across in life if you want to follow that
yeah,
guy.
literally.
Yeah.
Like it's
So,
like if he's like rapping about like being in the streets, for example, and then you find out like he comes from a loving family, like mom and dad, been married 30 years. He's got
yeah.
like younger siblings, and I just be like, dude, what?
Yeah. I just like
I don't
how
know.
yeah, but honestly though those types of viral moments are like they're worth the watch because it makes I think it kind of makes you reevaluate like reassesses yourself for a little bit and you're just like man I don't think I could ever be that rude to somebody.
Yeah, I like I've been like customers have been like rude to me at work before, and I'm just like, dude,
Damn.
I don't even care.
No.
Uh, like this one time, this dude like started yelling at me, and I was like, you know, any further comments you got, like direct them to my manager. I was like, here's your number. There you go. Do not talk to me anymore if you're gonna
I'm
act like this.
I'm not good under the pressure like that, bro. Like obviously you have like a different like you have an outlet to give somebody someone else's information. It's like you're not my problem anymore. I just had an experience
Mhm.
recently. I don't fall into this that often, but I think I'm uncomfortable with the situation of getting scalded at or like someone passive aggressive or like being aggressive up
Yeah.
front. And I just went like in the moment I was my eyes went to like the corner of the room and I just went like kept saying like okay. And then like in the moment I'm in my head I'm just like damn dude you don't know how to deal with somebody
Oh,
coming at
dude.
you like this and it made me be like damn I'm a bitch.
Dude, so the like so basically what happened, like this guy like almost slipped and died in like the locker room or whatever. And I'm like I like walked in there to go get something. And he's like, "You guys got a wet floor sign, like I almost died." And I'm like, "Oh dude, like I'm sorry, like you good?" Like and he's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Also, your sink's broken, like you're wasting water." And
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'll get to it. Don't worry. Like, you got anything else? Like, you want to talk to my manager or something?"
Yeah.
Like,
The problem is
I
if like
was,
sometimes like the I don't give a fuck area it could be like a sensitive area for somebody and it only makes them even more mad. So that's even like it's like
well,
another foundation.
what I'm at work, so I'm not like talking to him like, "Oh yeah," but you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm trying to be as professional as I possibly can or whatever. But
Yeah. Last thing I wanted to mention, like obviously you're out in the mountains, so I'm not sure if you have, but obviously this whole Barbenheimer shit was going on. Have you seen either of the movies? Either of them?
dude, there was a whole Barbie party at the bar across the street.
That's kind of fire. I'd pull up.
Dude, Dude, it was like a themed party. Like everyone dressed up as like Ken and Barbie. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I
Too
like that.
fun to the point where like I had way too much fun.
But did you end up seeing Barbie, or was that just the party?
I've seen it twice.
Get the fuck out of here! Really?
I've seen it twice, dude.
Damn, dude, nice.
It's
I
such a
haven't.
good movie.
I have not seen either. I'm like, honestly, like I'm gonna be completely honest here. Barbie is the movie I wanted to see first over Oppenheimer. Sorry, Christopher Nolan. I fucking love Interstellar and all the other movies he's done, like Dark Knight and shit. But when I just saw the like, I knew it's not a traditional like Barbie movie, so I was like, it's interesting. What kind of
Dude,
take they're gonna have?
dude,
And they
it
have like
like
15 million people I know in the movie, so it's just another
Dua Lipa's in
action-packed
it,
cast.
dude. If there's any
She's
reason to watch it, Dua
she's all
Lipa's
the
in it.
mermaids. She's all the mermaids. No,
Dude.
I still do want to watch that first, but yeah. Thankfully, I haven't been too spoiled with both yet. I haven't been able to watch. I'm late to the party on everything. I've kind of accepted it. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's
Like
fine.
it is what it is. Hopefully, I don't let it go to streaming before I do it because I want to get that experience. But yeah, bro. Damn, that took the world by storm for a hot minute. Movies are back.
Dude,
Movies are freaking back.
dude, so like for like there's a movie theater here and it's only movies only play for like 2 weeks at a time. So like for the 2 weeks that Barbie was playing, people were like always like dressing up. It was like this whole thing, like a bunch of
Yeah.
people were in pink. So
Yeah,
like
bro. It's like going to a
it's a
concert. It's like you got to come up in theme.
they had karaoke too, and apparently I sang at that. I don't
Yeah.
remember that at all though.
You're never going to decline a Yoki opportunity.
Literally, no. You can hand me a mic and just pick a song, and I'll probably do it.
Let it fly. Bro, I think this is a good spot to wrap this thing up just because, I wanted to catch up with you, see how you're doing, and hopefully we get the ball rolling on this thing again. But no, it was nice doing this little back and forth finally, in this setting like we normally did back, like a month or two ago.
Back in the day.
I almost said back in the day as if it was so far away. Really wasn't.
2 months ago.
It's just a lot has happened where it feels like it's been like centuries or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, this is a good spot to finish up here. So if you enjoy the show, it's TJG Pod on Instagram and Twitter, and then That's Just Great Pod on TikTok if you want to follow us on there. Hopefully I get my bachelor party ideas that we mentioned before into my phone so it'll listen to me and I'll watch it on there later. Then I'll have updates for our next episode here. But yeah, bro, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. That's just great, and we'll see you on the next one.
Stay safe, y'all.